Arsenal, good one for Arsenal. Finally getting a big win against one of their most tormentors in Europe. 3-1 to Bayern Munich. That was a big win for them and a statement win for them in Europe. You understand? Yes, we know Arsenal this season. I think the whole of Europe, they have the best squad. You understand? They have the best squad, big, massive squad depth. So people are tipping them for great things, to achieve big things like the Premier League, the Champions League, and maybe a few domestic cup, maybe the FA or Carabao Cup. You understand? Now I can tell. So getting one over Bayern Munich, giving them their first loss in the Champions League, that was really is a big statement. You understand? Even though the game started off well for Bayern had control of the game in the early stages of the game, but I think Arsenal grew into the game gradually. They had a couple of chances, Saka chance, Eberechi's chance, and all that. But finally, set piece FC again. They got a goal, Julian Timber getting the goal, and from there, Bayern also had an opportunity, scored, and what a player, Kenan. Is he Lenan Kat or what? 17 years of age. Wow. That guy is a baller. That guy, in 2 years to come, like, man, that guy is really Bayern Munich. They have a real player in their hands. You understand? Yes, we know Musiala is out injured for a long time, and this is position, like you say, Musiala used to thrive in that number 10 role. But this guy, wow, getting back-to-back goals in the Champions League at 17 years of age. Come on, man, that is really special. And not just the goal, you see the way he plays his football, his control, his awareness, his passes, touches and everything. That wow, Bayern has really produced one from the academy. You understand? But Arsenal, they came back into the game. I think their sub really did well for them. Calafori coming in, getting the assist for Madueke. Martinelli also coming in, getting a goal from Eberechi's assist. I think that game, Manuel Neuer was just, I think, that was not his night. You understand? I think he was just poor. The first goal and the last goal. Yeah, I think, and he acknowledged it. Yes, I think he was just poor. This Bayern team, I think they also missed the service of this guy, Luis Diaz, especially. Because Olise was the only one doing the job in the first half, in the second half, up until Calafori came in. He really he tormented Lewis Kelly. Yes, he tormented him, but Calafori came in and he shut him up. And I think Harry Kane was not in that game. He was not in that game at all. I was hoping the coach would have substituted him. You understand? But it's big Harry Kane. But I think for the betterment of the team, he would have been substituted because he offered less for that team. You understand? But for this Arsenal team, kudos to them. My own problem, my own issue with them is about going over the finish line. They always start this well, but when the season gets tough, that's the main problem. Can they go over the line? Definitely, we are here to watch them. We'll see how far they can go, if they can cross the line, because you can't say it's because of injuries or officiating or anything. At this point, they have the squad depth. Imagine missing players like Odegaard, missing Gyökeres, Martinelli not even starting, Kai Havertz. These are important players like years back for this Arsenal team, but they are not feeling it. Eberechi is getting the job done. Madueke coming off for Saka. Saka having a bad day. Whatever. Saka, that was a poor game, even though he had an assist, but that was a poor game. You understand? So this Arsenal team is blessed. They are balanced. It's about crossing the finish line. That is the main issue. And next year, that is when we will know if this team is ready for big things. When we get to the knockout stages of the Champions League, the round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, we will get like 10 games to go in the Premier League. You understand? So let's see how it goes. But first of all, the big game coming over, London Derby, away to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea. That's a tough game. But for this Arsenal team, kudos to them. That was a brilliant performance. Yes, a brilliant performance.